Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, welcome back to another episode of rbPlays, all of Fabric 3. That's right, folks, we're back in our modded world doing all the cool modded things. My name is rbPlays. I am your humble host on this side of the screen. Thanks so much for stopping by. If this is your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, get notified every time we put new content up on the channel. So last episode, we ran short on time, and at the end of the episode, I told you guys that I was considering doing something drastic, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I actually did that little something drastic. I have moved the base. Excuse me, little cough there. I've moved the base. The old base is someplace. The old base is over there, about 875 blocks. New base right here, and I think that this is going to work out pretty well. We've got some green stuff going on over there. We've got some trees going on over there. We've got some jaggedy spike things going on over there. I think this is going to work out just fine. I haven't moved any of the other builds, so like the Sphinx and the Pyramid and the Villager Tower, those are all still over at the old base, but the new Pyramid is pretty well constructed, as you can see. I do need to do a little bit more to the top. I went ahead and knocked this out in one evening, just kind of sitting around watching TV with Mrs. RB, and it looks good. I did change the design just a little bit of the pyramid. Instead of it being an even number of blocks, it is now an odd number of blocks, so that I can have one elevator block in the middle. I still got to put the little canopy up here on top. I might move these out one more block to give us more of an awning feel under there. I don't know. Haven't done anything in this first level. Haven't done much in the second level, although I do have the ME controller, part of the ME controller set up here at this stage, and that is feeding over here to our inscriber assemblies, for doing all of our auto processing for our processors and printed silicon, printed chips and stuff like that. And then down here, this is where I've been spending most of my time. And as you can see, I have done some things. So we've got our biomass generation system set up over here. We've got our greenhouse controller that is harvesting our wheat crops. The wheat crops then go into this puller pipe down here. All of these slots empty into the puller pipe. The puller pipe takes all of that stuff back around here to the back side and feeds all of the seeds and the wheat into these recyclers, and then the recyclers will turn that into biomass, and then filter it down to the biomass generators, which burn it and make power. I also moved our two industrial solar panels from the old base and brought them over here, so we have a decent amount of power being set up right now. As a matter of fact, with all of those ME controllers online, not the full array that we wanted, but with all of those that are up there right now, which is basically 7 by 7, this is doing well on power. Like, it loses, I don't know, 300 E overnight. Not terrible. It's actually working out pretty good. So that is working out nicely. I've got our ME drives here. I've got our charger here. I've got some basic auto crafting molecular assemblers interfaces here. This is just stuff that we had already set up. And then over here is our growth accelerator set up for growing pure crystals of the Certus and Fluix varieties. But I'm getting ready to do a live stream. And in that live stream, I'd like to get set up some auto crafting, right? So we have these two molecular assemblers right here, right now. I'd like to expand that, right? And we're going to do that right upstairs in this area here. So let's go take a look at that real quick. I'm actually running really close on time because I got the live stream starting in just about 8 minutes. But we're going to set that up right in here. So what I'm going to do is I am probably going to piece together little tidbits of that live stream and then allow for you guys to be able to see that as it's a work in progress. I don't know exactly how it's going to work out. We'll see, but that's the plan. So let's get over to the live stream and see what we can come up with. Well, another live stream finished. In that live stream, we accomplished a couple of things. Number one, we came down here and got our turtle going again because we were running out of materials. And while I was AFK after the stream, I may or may not have perished to a spider. But we got lots of stuff. We got lots of things down here that we're collecting. Some things that we are not. But as the turtle gets going, as the turtle gets finished here, we will have loads and loads and loads of materials. Let's show you what we actually did get accomplished in the live stream. There's another stinking dang Enderman's. Enderman. I hate Enderman. I hate him. I hate him. So what we got accomplished in the live stream was we got these set up, and we also have a couple more over here that we're getting ready to start. This is why we needed to get the turtle going again, because we just didn't have enough. We didn't have enough materials to get all 4 of the banks that I wanted to put in. I want to use up 32 channels. That's why we have the dense cable here. But as you will see from here, Certus quartz. 1. We have 1 Certus quartz crystal. We have 2 charged Certus quartz. So that's definitely not enough to get anything accomplished with this. So we will have to wait for this to finish up. But one thing I do want to do today, there's a couple of things I want to do. One of them I'll probably do off camera. I need a chicken cooker. I'm out of MREs, and I need a meat source for the MRE. And I figure, you know what? Cooked chicken is as easy as anything to get, so I want to get a chicken cooker set up. It's just going to be the vanilla job where the chickens lay eggs, because I have a lot of eggs. Eggs. Egg. Oh, you get back in there. Egg. GG. Yeah, we have 182 eggs, so 182, 192 eggs. So we have a lot of eggs. We'll get a chicken cooker set up, and it'll probably go downstairs someplace. Like, I don't feel like listening to chickens cluck away all the time and cause all kinds of grief for us. But one of the other things that we are going to do today is I want to work on automating this a little bit. And one of my subscribers / Patreon patrons / longtime followers, Zendian, came up with a really good idea. The vacuum hoppers that are part of this pack, they're troubling because you can't filter them as far as we can tell. So they work really good at picking up items, but we only want them to pick up certain items. And because you can't filter them, you can't whitelist or blacklist them, that causes a problem. We can't drop like a pure Certus seeds or a Fluix seed in here and have it sit there and grow without it being picked up by the vacuum hopper. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to set up this so that we have 2 of these. We'll have one here, and then we'll have another one right next door. But then the items will get dropped in here by a dropper, and we'll use just a regular old vanilla filtering system, one to capture the fully grown pure Certus seeds, or pure Certus quartz, and the other one to collect the pure Fluix. Actually, we could do 3 of them. We could do 3 of them because we would need one for Fluix seeds, and then we would need another one for pure Certus and another one for pure Fluix. So that might not be a bad idea. And what I'm thinking of doing is so on the dropper, on the dispenser / dropper thing, I think I have some of that stuff in here. No, not there. Do I have it in here? No, not there. I thought for sure I had a dropper. Oh wait, I bet I know where it's at. I'll bet I know where it's at. I'll bet it's in here. It's probably in a shulker box, actually. Not in that shulker box. That one's empty, that one's empty, That's odd. That's very, very strange. Anyway, doesn't really matter. It's not a big deal. We can make all of this stuff. So comparator, we have one of those. So, oh, I know what it was. I had a dispenser. It's fine. And then repeaters, we have a lot of those. And then we also, do we have any observers? Observers, yeah, we have observers. Sweet. We got some observers. And then, so we just I guess we just need to make some droppers. We'll make 3 of them, right? We should be able to make 3. 1, 2, 3 of those. Yeah, cool. All right, so the way that this is going to work is right here. Can I do this? I wonder if I can do this. Can I place you right on top of that, and then can I turn you using one of my wrenches? Like, is that a thing? Does that work? I don't know if that works or not, but let's see. Nope. 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 Oh wait. Rotate. Configure. Rotate. Yeah. Nope. Doesn't work. Dang it. Okay. So we'll have to place this the way that we want it, which is fine. We can do that. So give me a block there, a block there. Break this block there, and then put this like this. I guess so. That should be facing down. Yeah. Yeah, it's facing down. So basically what will happen is we will pipe some items into here, and then we'll use one of these rapid fire observer clocks, right? One of these things, right? Nope, that's not how they go. It works well when you place it the right way. So like that. See how we get a rapid fire pulse off of this? We can basically just set it up so that anytime there is an item in here, it gets a signal and it clicks, right? I'll probably do all the building on this off camera because that's going to take a little bit of time. I'm going to have to dig out a bunch of holes and stuff. But I'd like to get one of them set up, and then if we've got enough materials, maybe we can get the whole thing set up before the end of the episode today. But yeah, that's kind of the plan. So wish me luck. I've got a lot of planning to do, and hopefully we can make this work out. Okie dokie. Little status update. So we've got a thing built here. It's an interesting thing. I think it will work. All right. Let me just tell you what we got going on here. So we got droppers, 1, 2, 3 droppers. One of them was going to be for pure Certus quartz. The other one is going to be for pure Fluix, and the other one is going to be for Fluix itself. Fluix itself. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, regular Fluix, pure Fluix, and then pure Certus. Basically what happens is whenever an item gets put into one of these droppers, just one, they all fire until all of the droppers are empty. The items will fall down here into what will be water. We'll need to get more of our growth accelerators. We've got 4 of them right over there. We'll need 8 more essentially. I wanted to try and put them so that two of these nodes could share one. But I can't get the redstone close enough without it causing a problem for the adjacent droppers and comparators and all that good stuff. And I don't see another way in this pack to be able to handle that. So for now, until something better comes along, I think this is the best opportunity or best choice that we're going to have. So basically, we'll have 4 growth accelerators on each one of these. There'll be a water pocket in the middle. We'll put some glass or something in here so that the items are guaranteed to fall down in the water. And then down here, we have our filtration system. The filtration system is basically going to be set up so that, you'll have your odd items in here, and then you'll have the item that you want to make sure that you can harvest, like a pure Certus crystal or whatever, and then it's just a vanilla mechanic. So it's gonna work. It should work out pretty well. It looks like it'll be fine. The next thing that we're gonna have to work on, though, is getting the items into the droppers. And I think for that, what I want to use is an interface, INTER interface. Can I make 3 of those? I may not be able to make 3 of those. I cannot. I don't have enough iron. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have to go down to the mining turtle and see how he's doing. See how the mining turtle's doing. It looks like he's still out working. We have iron. We have a fair bit of iron. I'm going to take this right here and go ahead and process it. We'll get this processed up. We'll be able to do some more cool things. We'll do this right over here, I guess. Where are you? Yes, there, right there. So we'll go ahead and get that processed up. Actually, you know what? That may not be. Ooh, yeah, that only gives us 1. Ooh, we should probably do something different about that. We're gonna need something that will double that. I think we have the grinder. Grinder? Yeah, we have a grinder from from Tech Reborn. Yeah, give me this. Give me that. Yep, okay. Did it do all of the things? Did not. Did I get them back? Oh, I know I did. Yes, I did. I got them back. They're in my... you got power? Yes, you got power. Cool. So they're in here. In my bag. My bag of whatever it is. So where is the iron in here? 4? Ooh, wait. There's only 4 in it? Oh, wait. You know what? I know what the problem is. That gives me double. Okay. And then here, we want you to be auto output. I'll do the trick. You still have speed upgrades in here from the other thing. Okay. But this block right here, these blocks retain their inventory when you break them, so it is still in there. That's fine. All right, I'm gonna let that process up, and we'll get some interfaces made. I also need to get some food. We'll get some interfaces made, and we'll see if we can lay this out so that the items go in here, and then we'll try to wrap this thing up with power and whatever else. So I'll be back as soon as I can. Okay, so we've made a lot of progress. Couple of things that we have done. First things first, we'll talk about this in a second because this requires a lot of explanation. It's actually been a couple of days since I recorded the last clip, and we went ahead and did a few things in a live stream. Again, we make a lot of progress in live streams. If you're not following us over on our Twitch channel, you probably should do that. But we have a chicken cooker here. It's hooked up to a storage bus that is set for export only or extract only. So basically, anything that goes into the chicken cooker, like cooked chicken, we will now have available to us in our ME system. I need to get this all covered in and covered up, and I don't know if there's any kind of sound mufflers or anything like that in this pack or not. We'll figure that out. We also, in an effort to work on food, we put together this. It's just a regular carrot, wheat, potato farm, 3 rows of 3, or 3 sections of 3 rows. And it's been running for a while. It's actually 100% full now. So we have all of the things that we need for our MREs. The only thing that we don't have, for our MREs is bread. Bread has become a complicated thing to make. Not super complicated, but complicated enough. So if you look at the bread recipe, when I'm on the most recent version of this pack, which is 3.0 point something or other and all that, it's 2.1.3. And in that version of the pack, they changed the bread recipe. So in order to make bread, you no longer can just use wheat to make bread like you could with the vanilla recipe. You have to use flour now. And that flour only comes from Applied Energistics, and the only way to make it is in the quartz grindstone. I've tried a couple of different ways. I've tried to put it in the triturator. I've tried to put it in the Tech Reborn grinder. None of those things work. None of those things work at all. So the only way we can get it is through manual grinding, which is going to make it impossible to automate. So if you are one of the mod developers for this pack, for all of Fabric 3, hear my call and the call of others that there needs to be a way to automate the process of making flour from wheat. So please give us a way to automate that. Other than that, we're in good shape. We can make that. We can grind it up, and then we can put the flour in there, and then we can automate the making of bread. We just have to be able to automate the making of flour. That takes care of that. The other thing that we worked on in the live stream, as you can tell, this has changed from the previous segment. It was a series of observer clocks and droppers and timers and all that, and it worked for the pure Fluix and the pure Certus, but I was having trouble with the with the regular Fluix crystals. We had a dropper. It was over there, and it would drop the items down, and no matter what I tried, it would spit them out, and it would not drop them into the water, right? if I tried to put blocks around the outside to block it in, it would spit them out the side for some reason. The other issue that we have is that in the pure chambers, the seed is so small that once it gets dropped into the water, it actually falls down into the little indentation that's made by the hopper underneath. So we had to put in a trap door. It was weird, right? So essentially what we came up with via live stream and working with one of my supporters in our Discord was this setup here. So everything downstairs has remained essentially the same. We've got an interface that goes to a chest. We have a sub network. So this quartz fiber separates everything up here from everything down here. Right down there on the bottom of that, we have an importer, right? So we call for the development of a seed or whatever, and it goes into this chest. This import bus then is tied up with these formation planes up above, and those formation planes, each one of them has, as you probably can imagine, a different job. So this one here is set to drop the Fluix seed item that will eventually turn into pure Fluix. This one over here is set up to be the Certus quartz seed, so it will drop the Certus quartz down in there. That'll become the pure Certus. And then this one here is set to drop all of the items, the charged Certus, the redstone, and the nether quartz, into this space where it will turn into Fluix, regular Fluix crystals. We tried setting it up so that it was facing straight down. It did the same thing that the dropper would do. It would flop everything all around, and then it wouldn't fall into the water. So we tried to turn it 90 degrees, and now it works flawlessly. If you're on a server, you actually need to make this too wide, okay? You need to make it too wide because the issue that you run into there is that because of server lag, it will still spit the items out in a random, mostly random fashion, and so you need to have water here that will feed everything back into this space. So that being said, this is working flawlessly. As a matter of fact, if we come over here and we tell it that we want to make a Fluix, right? We have one in the system, but we'll go ahead and we'll tell it we want it to make another, right? So tell it we want to make. Can we tell it we want to make, say, 5? Can. Okay, so start. There they went. See? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's awesome, isn't it? And it takes them in, and then the hopper system down below pulls them back, and now we should see in here that we should have 5 pure Fluix. Actually, we have 6. How did we end up with 6? Oh, actually, it should be more like 10, shouldn't it? No. Yeah, because it creates an even number. So 5 is, it'll only do even numbers. So 5 would automatically round up to 6. So yeah, that worked out flawlessly. And I couldn't be happier at how this thing works. It's amazing, and I love it, and it's fully automated. Now all I gotta do is close that in, which I'll do off camera, because it's just gonna be sandstone. I'm not too worried about it. The other thing I wanted to show you, though, is in the live stream, we talked about storage, bulk storage, as a matter of fact. And one of the things that we talked about was using a storage bus. I'm not going to put it down here because we're going to test it, but to use the storage bus like we did on the chicken farm down there. Hello, random cable. Why are you there? That's okay. We'll use you. Oh, the other thing I need is down here in the system as well. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and just take that. We'll just do everything up here. We need to make a few more of these and place them around the base. We actually need to get into wireless as well, but it's fine. All right, so I'm going to put you there. Not the storage bus. I don't want the storage bus there. Duh. Give me that. And then I'm going to put you. I'm going to put you there. Ha ha ha. Yeah, put you there. I need to get in here and get our dank dock. This is the dank dock. And what it does is it allows you to basically dock your dank storage. So we're going to place this on top of here. We're going to then take our storage bus and place it on there as well. We want to set this up right now. We're just going to test. So I want to set this up for extract only, so that we can only pull items out of it if necessary. Let's take a look in here. Inside of here, how much cobblestone do we have? Okay, so we have basically two types of cobble. We have the regular vanilla Minecraft cobblestone. We have 20 of those in our ME system currently. We also have some of the scoria blackstone from BYG. We have 93 pieces of that. But if I take my dank null, or my dank storage, my dank 6, and put it in here, oops, that's bag mode. Is that bag mode? There we go. All right, so we put that in there. Now come down here, check this out. See what this does. Go back in here and then just do cobble again. Aha! 42,000 cobblestone, 1,446 scoria cobblestone. That's pretty huge, right? Like, that's gigantic. So we can use these BYG, or not BYG, these dank storages. We could use those as mass storage devices, get them upgraded to their fullest level. So dank, what is it? Dank 6. Is it dank 6 or dank 7? Dank 7. So get them upgraded to dank 7, where they hold just an absolute butt ton, like 2.14 billion stacks of items in this device. Like, wow. And that's per slot, I think, right? That's per slot. So the dank 6 is 262,144. And as you probably saw, like, the biggest amount of anything that I have in there is cobblestone, and that's only at 42,000. So even at the dank 6 level, this holds a lot of items, right? So if we made a wall of those someplace, we could probably solve some of our storage issues, because as you can tell, I mean, we're going to make more of these. We're going to have more. We're going to have more ME drives up at another level. It's just basically going to be, quote unquote, the storage level. But to have some of those dank storages mixed in, that could solve some of our bulk storage problems. You guys will have to let me know, because sadly, I am out of time. Folks, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe. The likes and subscriptions help out oh so immensely when it comes to those pesky YouTube search results. The other thing that helps out a lot is comments, so make sure you leave your comments right down here in the comment section below, and we'll chat about it. Leave your tips, your tricks, your pointers, your attaboys, your what in the world were you thinking, all that good stuff, and we'll chat about it in kind. Don't forget to stop by our Discord server where we talk about all things life, all things gaming, and all things Minecraft. Once again, folks, that is all the time I have for today. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, we will catch you on the flip side. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.